Hi there, it's Kevin with the Rogue Market here with today's episode of the Daily Delve, where we delve into the MTG market to look for a card that has the potential of going up. Today I picked Utopia Sprawl. I really like that this card is still under $1. It had some hefty price tags for being a common. It has now been reprinted as an uncommon in Enchanted Tales, and that is the specific version that I think is worth picking up. So, the Wildsville Drain Commander decks are pretty much gone. The set boosters and draft boosters have slowed down, being purchased and cracked, and I think that the Enchanting Tales are all going to start to go up in price because this was a good run of cards. And what I like about Utopia Sprawl is it is the tried, tested, and true ramp spell for green decks in Commander. If you actually go over to EDH Rec, it sees play in 8% of all decks that are eligible to play it. And with the uncertainty of where the power level of Commander with these new tier systems or however Wizard of the Coast is going to try to balance Commander, I think the Utopia Sprawl is pretty safe. And a lot of people are going to be running these sorts of cards now they don't have access to the other traditional mana ramps with Dockside Extortionist and the Mana Crypts, those type of cards that are now banned, and we don't know exactly where they're going to fit in the Commander type of format. So I like Try, Test, and True cards. Yes, this card gets reprinted a lot, but you can actually come over here and see it doesn't get reprinted all that often. It was printed in a master set, and it devalued it when it was printed in the master set, and then it recovered all the way back up to almost $14. So this card has a track record of getting reprinted, and then who cares? It just goes right back up. So I think it's going to be following the exact same trajectory for this Enchanted Tales version if it can just dodge many of the Commander decks. But this is kind of an awkward card, to be honest, to reprint in multicolor Commander decks because it needs to be enchanted to a forest. And oftentimes, the way they build the mana bases in some of these decks is they don't run things like Shocklands that are considered forests, and Utopia Sprawl just ends up not being a good fit. It will get reprinted, in my opinion, within the next few years, but as I've made the argument, I think that you can still get in at this price point, at this time, and easily be able to double your money, or even go and find something like Card Kingdom's Buy List, which the spread is another reason why I like this card so much. So they're paying 33 cents for the Utopia Sprawl with wanting to buy up to 248 copies of them. If we actually look at the data, you can actually still get some of these cards for right around that mark. So typically speaking, these are the type of cards I love to target, is where there's literally no spread right now between Card Kingdom's Buy List and TCG Players' basically market price of 31 cents. So something's got to give, and in my opinion, you always go with the Card Kingdom data. It means that they're selling a lot of cards, they have a huge appetite for them, and so the TCG price of this is going to start going up. This is another typical card that I like to go dumpster diving, looking in people's bulk for the card, and you can actually come across a lot of copies doing this, and then when you're ready, you just simply buy list them off. There's very little effort into picking these cards up and making a decent profit. So as I stated, I think this card is here to stay. As far as Commander's concerned, it's unlikely that a reprint, if it's in a smaller thing, is going to really budge this price. This was the last major reprinting being in an Enchanted Tales slot from the Wildsville Drain. And with this set starting to age now, I think we're pretty much at its peak of supply, and now is the best time to get into this card. Hope you enjoyed this video, and be sure to check back daily for your daily delve as we'll delve into the market and see if we can find some other cards that I think will be good pickups. Thanks for watching.